It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, I'm Zanji. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we are joined this morning by an absolutely incredibly talented SA singer who's been compared to the likes of Sam Smith and James Blake. Now, he goes by the name of Kimon, and it's not hard to see why those comparisons have been made. And let me show you something. Here's a little taste of his musical talents to get you understanding why.
'Cause I'm chained up to the addiction that is plaguing me, and I'll give up when he comes for me and my soul. All of the clouds in the sky look down in jealousy. Rain down all you got on my skin.
I've got shivers and chills just listening to it. Now listen to this. He released his first single in March this year entitled Feel What You Wanna Feel. And he's here right now to chat about his latest single and what the future holds. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Kimon in the building! Yes, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm very, very excited. It's quite early, but I'm very, very excited.
Look, man, I mean, being compared to the likes of Sam Smith, I mean, that's an honor on its own, right? I mean, what does that feel, though? How does that feeling of being put in that caliber?
It really is an honor because, I mean, truly, Sam Smith is one of my idols.
Yeah.
They've been an inspiration to me, like, a lot of my singing career. Sam Smith, Adele, James Blake as well, like, I actually, yeah, it's just been, it's like, wow, it's like you really, and then when people are like, you know what, you actually have that Sam Smith kind of sound, I'm like,
No, pinch me,
I'm
what?
I'm like, please, that's.
But listen, man, you really do. I mean, we were blessed to hear you sound checking earlier, and I literally was in the kitchen, I had to run over like, who is this guy? It sounds so good, but you still have your own originality to it, which I absolutely love. But let's get into it. I mean, where does your musical journey even begin? Where did this whole thing start? When did you decide, I am a singer, the world needs to hear me?
I actually started off on the piano at the age of 2, so
Oh, wow.
I've been doing piano for like 20 years. And I was
You say 2 years old?
Yeah.
Jeez, bro, I can't even read or like, walk at that age.
My
You're
parents
a child
put me on the
prodigy.
piano, I was like in my diapers, you know, like
Oh, wow, okay.
sitting there, and they said I played like pretty little melodies, so at 5 they started giving me lessons. All at the same time I was jamming to Anastasia and like those Now CDs, you know, now that's what I call
Yes.
music. Like those
Now
were,
hits 22 up to like 300.
like I literally used to collect them.
Yeah.
So, and then I went to the Drakensberg Boys Choir, and I took more of like I thought maybe I should do like more film scoring while I was there, so I started like composing. So that was like from the age of 10 to 16, I released my first classical album.
Yeah.
Wow. And then,
At 16.
yeah.
Man, you were like Beethoven at 2, and then you went into a little bit of like Hans Zimmer orchestral composing at
I mean,
16. Jeez.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting journey. And then like only really when I was 19, I don't know, I'd been around so many great singers, so I didn't really think I could sing. And then like around 18, 19, I wrote my first song, and people were like, oh my gosh, you can sing. I'm like, really? I'm like, oh, maybe I should give this a try, you know?
Oh, I think we're all grateful that you did, because I mean, look at the magic that's resulted from it. But it sounds like you actually come from a long sort of, I'd say, pedigree of experience. I mean, look at all the sort of stimulations that you had with your instruments and with all the varieties, and I can see how that's come together to create absolute pure magic. I mean, look, listening to some of these visuals and stuff right now, this is exceptional. But look, let's talk about this latest single that you got, Feel What You Want to Feel, man. It sounds exciting. I haven't heard it yet. I'm hoping to hear it today. Are we going to get a debut?
Absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely. You can also listen on Spotify if you want, or something, or any streaming platform.
Of course, all the latest, yes, because you're on that caliber, man. But talk to me about the inspiration behind the single. What inspired it?
So, I believe that in the LGBTQIA+ community, we're often told who we can and can't love.
Yeah.
And it's very tricky in society. Yes, South Africa is one of the most progressive African countries, but there's still a lot of prejudice that we still have to face.
For sure.
So this song is all about forbidden love, and literally me saying like, you know, we should just love who we want to love, feel what you want to feel, be who you want to be with. You know, enough of these games. It's like, just let's do it. So yeah.
Yes, I absolutely love it. Come on, it's Kimon in the building, and he's going to be serving us live right now. Mzansi, don't go anywhere. As you heard, he's got one of his latest singles that he's going to be performing alongside some other exceptional tracks. And let me tell you, Sam Smith, step aside. Kimon is entering the building. Brother, it's been an exceptional opportunity to chat to you, to find out more about you, and I can't wait for Mzansi to hear you. So you go do your thing, and we'll see you in just a bit, yeah?
Thank you so much.
Mzansi, don't go anywhere. As promised, the magic will continue.